Yo, what's up, Newcastle? It's Paul Wesley here, and I'm super excited to announce I'll be at Northeast Comic-Con, October 26th and 27th. Come see me. Newcastle, let's do this. October 26th and 27th, Northeast Comic-Con. Be there at B Square. See you guys then.
Hiya! My name's Mark Williams, also known as Mr. Weasley, amongst other people. And I'm going to be at the Comic-Con Northeast in the Utilia Centre, Newcastle, on Saturday the 26th and Sunday the 27th of October. Remember to book your autographs and photographs online, and I'll see you there.
Hi Newcastle, I've just landed in Paris and on my way to the Comic-Con Northeast Utilita Arena, October 26th, 27th. Get your photos and autograph opportunities booked on the website, online, and I'll see you soon. Mwah, 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 mwah. Okay?
Loving and fighting, accusing, denying. I can't imagine a world with you gone. The joy and the chaos, the demons were made up. I'd be so lost if you left me alone. You locked yourself in the bathroom, lying on the floor when I break through. I pull you in to feel your heartbeat. Can you hear me screaming, please don't leave me? Hold on, I still want you. Come back, I still need you. Let me take your hand, I'll make it right. I swear to love you all my life. Hold on, I still need you. Long endless highway, you're silent beside me. Driving a nightmare I can't escape from. Helplessly praying, the light isn't fading. Hiding the shock and the chill in my bones. They took you away on the table. I pace back and forth as you lay still. They pull you in to feel your heartbeat. Can you hear me screaming, please don't leave me? Hold on, I still want you. Come back, I still need you. Let me take your hand, I'll make it right. I swear to love you all my life. Hold on, I still need you. I don't wanna let go. I know I'm not that strong. I just wanna hear you saying, baby, let's go home. Let's go home. Yeah, I just wanna take you home. Hold on, I still want you. Come back, I still need you. Just say the word, we'll take on the world. Just say you're hurt, we'll face the worst. Oh. I can see the pain in your eyes. Oh, believe me, and I have tried. to know what you've been through. You should know, I wish it was me, not you. And just say the word, take on the world, and just say you're hurt. We'll face the worst. Nobody knows you the way that I know you. Look in my eyes, I will never desert you. And just say the word, we'll take on the world. And it's the fight, in the fight of our lives. You and I, we were made to thrive. Oh, yeah. And I am your future, I am your past. Never forget we were built to last. Step out of the shadows and into my life. Silence the voices that haunt you inside. And just say the word, we'll take on the world. And just say you're hurt, we'll face the worst. Nobody knows you the way that I know you. Look in my eyes, I will never desert you. And just say the word, we'll take on the world, we'll take on the And nobody knows you the way that I know you. And nobody knows you the way that I know you. We'll fight, we'll crawl until the night. I won't let go with you by my side. The calm, the storm, we'll face it all. And just say the word, we'll take on the world. And nobody knows you the way that I know you. Look in my eyes, I will never desert you. And just say the word, just say the, we'll take on the world, we'll take on the world.
Take some advice from your senior number one. This I assure tried and true. The littlest things can mean everything when it comes to them and you. Connect to your crew.
We're singing again.
We're singing again, and it makes me confess things I'd never express. Truth be told, in a parallel world, I can see myself up on the stage. And for 3 hours a night, and to everyone's delight, I'd regale them with all my renditions of Gilbert and Sullivan.
So what you're saying is, with my new commission to a higher position, I do well to profess my truths.
Rather than question it, I deem it relevant. No longer will I dispute that the littlest things can mean everything in being authentically you. Connect to your truth.
When you put it like that, it makes sense. Rather than question it,
Let's deem it relevant.
absent from fear or dispute.
These deeply held things, yes, they mean everything in becoming authentic. to your truth and connect to your crew.
Will do.
For over a century, I have lived in secret, hiding in the shadows, alone in the world. Until now, I am a vampire. And this is my story.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Paul Wesley!
What's up, guys?
Usually you do these panels with Ian. How do you feel being just by yourself?
There's less talking, that's for sure. Ian has a I love him. He's like my brother, so I can say this. But Ian, like, you'll ask Ian a question, and then it's like, 40 minutes later, he's talking about the environment and this, and you're just like, what does this have to do with what's your favorite scene on the Vampire Diaries? And it's just like, I literally just like sit there, I just put my mic down.
Just let him take the
So it's kind of nice.
Yeah?
I'm enjoying this.
Hi, Paul.
Hello.
Do you think that Stefan and Haley would be a good couple?
That's my ex-girlfriend in real life. I guess. I mean, we did have that one scene in the originals, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I actually don't even remember. Why was I there? What was I doing? Wasn't it like in the trunk of a car or something like that? Yeah. I have a vague memory of it. Why was I on the originals anyway? I don't even remember. Anyway, yeah, I guess. I don't know. Sure.
Okay, guys.
Clearly wouldn't have worked out though. Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you guys so
Appreciate
much.
you.
And thank you for making my first time presenting a great one.
Oh, really? It's your first
That's
time?
my first time, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up again for Paul Wesley! That's us for the Q&A stage today. We'll be back tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Give yourselves a round of applause. Well, the crowd went mild.
Welcome to my Tunnocks Tower. We are building it and they will come. So we're trying to beat our record, which I think we got to nearly 6 foot in where? Aberdeen, was it? Aberdeen. And this is day one. It's a solid start. And there's lots of little Tunnocks bracelets here by my Uber fans. There's a Tunnocks motherfucking hat here, which I love. Yeah, woo! And anyway, so yeah, we've got another day tomorrow. Bring the Tunnocks. So basically, Newcastle officially beat Aberdeen with the tallest Tunnocks tower known to man. It's back! I called it!
you're going to sit like that.
Yesterday, Missy and River were like fighting.
Yeah.
Are you going to make up at all?
No. We're just going to have inappropriate sex, but we're not. You don't have to be friends with her, right?
Children, that means colouring in. I call it totally appropriate.
You don't.
We've got the signs and oh look at this one, totally different franchise. Yes, what would you like to ask, sir?
Well, that's a straightforward question. What was the strangest thing that happened to you? Why you doing who after who?
Okay, I'll tell you a story about the strangest thing that happened to me after who was I was at a convention in Atlanta, and though the Comic-Con there lasts 5 days and it is like 24/7, and so in the earlier part of the day it's all sort of quite family oriented, and then there's like a watershed at 6 o'clock and it starts to get much more adult. And I had done a whole day, and I really wanted to kind of get a sense of what else was going on. Because there was like clubbing in the city aquarium, and everybody's dressed up. I mean, it is like off the charts in terms of cosplay. So, funnily enough, this lady who's just running across here, who's got that rabbit mask, my handler got me that rabbit mask, and she said, "You're going to come with me to a burlesque." And she said, "It's a Doctor Who burlesque." What? And I sat down with that rabbit mask on in the front row. Thank God. I mean, I was incognito. They didn't know it was me. And I proceeded to watch somebody. They started as I think they started as Patrick Troughton, and they gradually took off more and more clothes until they ended up being the TARDIS, and they just had two little sparkly blue nipple tassels and a teeny tiny sparkly blue tassel there, and they just like this. and honest to God, I was like, wow, that takes Doctor Who. It's Doctor Blue now, basically. It's Doctor Blue. So that is my experience.
Oh my God, I don't think any of my experiences have been. Yeah, I don't think I can. I don't have anything that can possibly top that. For me, the strangest thing is having people come up and like whip their clothes off, and there's my face tattooed on their flesh. I mean, and that's commitment, right? Because this is quite a face to have, tattooed on various body parts. That I find mind blowing.
So, I honestly don't think I have anything stranger than Dr. Blue over here, and I feel like I maybe need to go to that burlesque show. That sounds wild.
Is Wesley up the top there?
I nearly hit myself in the face with a microphone. I've got a question for Pearl. And,
hi.
On the way here, I listened to a lot of the Big Finish audio dramas, and of course, both River Song and Missy have their own spin-off series on the audio dramas. What would you say yes to a Bill Potts spin-off? And what would a Bill Potts spin-off look like or sound like?
Would I say yes? I mean, I think it would depend on what the spin-off did look and sound like. But I mean, I would definitely not be opposed to it. It's something would be very interested in. So yeah, I mean, they just haven't called me yet.
Yes, sir. This is a question for River Song. There's an episode of the Nasha Varada episode. I was wondering if you could tell anyone Doctor Who's real name.
I could tell you.
But then I'd have to kill you. Come here.
Oh my gosh, you're doing it!
Not really.
I know everyone up there on the stage from Doctor Who. I know it's been a long time since Doctor Who was on the big screen. Is there any plans for Doctor Who to go back on the big screen? The last one was in 1966, I believe, with the Earth invasion, the 2150 AD. It'd be great to see the Doctor Who on the big screen again.
I think they are. I think there are actually talks about it, because now that Russell is back as he's back in charge, and because Disney has taken the franchise, I think there are conversations about it having another life away from the small screen. Yeah. And we all better bloody be in them.
Hello, ladies. Is any of the doctors that you didn't work with would you wish to have worked with?
Right. Where are you? Oh, hi. I have had the pleasure to meet Shooty a couple of times recently, and he's just so brilliant and so fun and so funny that I would love to work with him.
His performance in Sex Education is phenomenal. Has anyone seen his performance? He's phenomenal.
Question for Michelle, please. What's the wildest thing you've ever done that you can disclose in public?
Yeah, shagging River on this couch. Okay, do you want that in a blackout or not in a blackout? Both. I don't know, it's just like, I did wake up once in the trunk of somebody's car, which was not great. I got out of it, obviously. What was the question?
Okay, do you want to go?
Anybody else? A question?
Yeah. This isn't working. What's this control? No. Okay. Cool.
Hi. So we already have some spin-off series like Soda Adventures, Class Torchwood, and now we're getting another one. Is it the Earthland and the Sea, something like that? So with Russell expanding the universe, do you think any of your characters will get something like that?
Absolutely. I mean, I would love it actually. I think it. I was asked that quite a while ago, that same question, and back then I was like, no, I don't know. I want to do other things. I want to do, because that is a big commitment. But now I'm at the stage where it's like, yeah, bring it on. I mean, in a sense, with Big Finish, we are continuing, and that is really fun, and it's working with new writers, people who are so super excited about the genre and about the characters that they sort of take them to all these extraordinary places creatively. So we haven't really stopped yet.
There's also the real celebration of women of a certain age who are still absolutely shaggable, and that's really like that's really being celebrated right now on screen, big screen and television, and I feel like we kind of have to carry the torch as being still, nowhere near invisible. Like, apparently when you get to a certain age you're meant to be invisible. Not really. I mean, seriously. I mean, still absolutely gorgeous. Let's face it. Let's face it. And I think that there's a real appetite these days to have powerful women who just, happen to be, front and center of stories, because I do love men, I love men and women, don't get me wrong. But men, I love you. You have been telling the stories for a long time, and I feel like, women are really starting to come into their own now, and so I think that's going to happen more and more. There's more appetite for it for sure.
I'm outnumbered here, so I'm not even getting into that one. Yes, sir.
Hi, local man here, not local. Anyway, it's just a question for all of you. So, your characters have, ended their journey in quite tragic ways. I will admit that I...
No, we haven't ended our journeys.
No, in the show.
Yeah, for now.
In a sexist, really, I mean, okay.
I know, totally.
Are you entirely happy with how your character left the show for now? And what is your feelings on that?
I think everything comes to an end, right? And you also have to know when to leave the party. And I knew when Peter was going, I was like, I can't be the master to another doctor. That's how I felt very strongly about it then. But now, like Alex is saying, you kind of evolve, and there's a real nostalgia for going back to the show. I think any one of us here would be happy to return in a way. So I don't know, it feels like it's not the end. It never really does with Doctor Who.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's always a way on Doctor Who for characters to come back. It's sort of part of the sort of genius of the writing. They'll always find a way. It's...
I told you.
Don't mind us.
Don't mind. He's off to the canteen for a sandwich.
It's. I feel like River's on hold because she is on hold. As and when, or if they choose to bring her back, regenerate. That wouldn't be a problem really. And any of the companions.
Yeah.
Look at Catherine Tate. They could be picked up at any moment again.
Yeah, exactly. And I think even if characters are, killed off in a tragic way, there's a TARDIS. You can go back in time. So look, anything is possible, And I think that's what makes the show so exciting.
We have one more question. Sorry, we have one more question over there, please.
Hello, just a quick question for all of you. Which episode out of the entire Doctor Who series were your favourites out of all of them?
Out of all of them ever?
Like any episode out of any series that
we were in, or that we liked somebody else in.
Pardon?
Episodes that we were in, favourite stuff that we did.
So for example, Alex, what episode was your favourite, out of all that you did?
Oh, right, that I did.
Yeah.
Well, I can't say I have a favourite because Stephen Moffat wouldn't allow anyone else to write for my character. So every episode I was in was written by him. And I've been asked this question before. Basically, I feel like if I said I had a favourite, it would mean that in some way I didn't think the others were as good or were diminished in some way. And I was like the cat with the cream, because I knew that he was writing for me, and so I would go around feeling very smug because I had all the best lines. So I don't have a favourite. My favourite of this iteration, weirdly, is the one where the Doctor meets Van Gogh and gets to take Van Gogh back to Back to the Future to see people appreciating his art, which he never had in his lifetime, and that absolutely just gets me every time, even though I thought the alien was just a silly big chicken.
No, I struggle to choose favourites as well, because I think our experience of filming them is so, it's a longer period of time than it takes to watch the one episode, and you every day is different, and it's filled with like, oh yeah, I remember filming that, and we were on a hill and it was really cold, and that day was really funny because like Peter made a great joke, or so it's all, there's so many things and moments and amazing experiences that are tied up with each episode and then the whole sort of series in turn, that it's really hard to think of one as an individual experience, because the whole thing is all part of the same canon. So yeah, choosing a favourite is very hard, even if that's sort of shaking out.
Yes,
Sorry.
I do have a favourite, but it was a favourite moment, and it was when I first walked on the set, and I was so nervous. And there was Peter Capaldi, who was gorgeous, because he was from Glasgow as well, and he used to cut about. He was at the art school when I was coming up in Glasgow, and he was just the coolest guy ever. And there he's standing, and he's the doctor, and I'm sort of shaking a wee bit. And when I get nervous, I slightly overcompensate. So I threw him against the wall and I snogged him. And I had my hand behind as I was snogging him. I sort of had my hand like that, snogging. And Jenna Coleman took hold of my hand whilst I was snogging him, and it was all very inappropriate and weird.
And on that note, so you please.
One, two. What? Four. One, two.
That's not going out
Number 3 comes after 2. 1, 2, 3. He's not listening. You must be not listening.
Dress up for Halloween? What was the dress? I'd probably dress up as Father Christmas or the Easter Bunny, just for Easter Bunny, full Easter Bunny, but with giant teeth and a chainsaw.
Goodbye, brother.
Spoilers.
Hey, Missy, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Missy.
Exactly is the function of a rubber duck